How to be visible.
Time to be visible.
Time to be visible.
Communicate.
Communicate.
And educate.
And educate.
What's going on in the real estate market.
What's going on in the real estate market. One way you can do that is turn a camera on and have a conversation, just kind of like what we're doing right now.
Well done.
All right. So why should we be doing this right now?
Confusion, misunderstanding. The general public doesn't know what's going on.
Okay.
Let me ask you, have you heard any headlines recently that made you go, well, that doesn't seem right?
So I will tell you this. I was having a conversation and they kept referencing, this actually happened yesterday. I was having a conversation with a gentleman and he kept referencing, it's all over the news. I saw this and I saw that. And believe it or not, I was completely lost because I don't watch the news. And I don't read a lot of headlines that are going on in the news and things like that. So he was afraid to death about where the market's going, what's happening in real estate, and kept going back to, yeah, you see it all over the place here and there. And so I'm like, I suppose only if you watch it, but I haven't watched it. So, but yeah, I know a live example of somebody who was influenced by it.
Freaked out?
Yeah. And is the information right? Is the information wrong? I don't think that we're really here to say whether or not that information online or is right or wrong. And I'm not even sure whatever we say may necessarily be, I don't know if really the message is, hey, making sure you're putting out the right content. It's really more putting out content because people want to know our opinions. They want to know what we think of the real estate market, what we think is going to happen with interest rates, with inflation, where the future of the real estate market is, and they want to know what we think because we're in it every day, all day.
Well, I never try to prognosticate. I don't ever want someone making a decision based on something I told them about what the future holds.
Right.
But I certainly think people are confused about what's going on, and oh my God, the sky's falling, and who knows about tomorrow or the next day.
Right.
But currently, that's not what we're seeing. And so I think people just need to be reset. I saw a headline. Where did I see the headline? It said, largest home price depreciation year over year in a month. Mm-hmm. So from the
since what, like
price appreciation in August of 2021.
Okay.
Versus what it was today.
Okay.
So it was 15% appreciation year to date last year.
Okay.
This year it was 13 point something. And they said, oh my God, it's the largest drop in that we've seen since 1980 something.
Okay.
And I'm like, my God, that is so full of nuance and just getting down into the minutia of this statistic that it makes no sense to anyone.
Correct.
I mean, talking about using the statistics for a story, I guess you can tell anything with statistics, but that was really reaching.
So, first of all, disclaimer, actually I'm going to sell, I've got a new product I'm selling, by the way, so anybody that's out there, I now own a crystal ball and it's duplicatable,
Yes.
so it will tell you about the market. I'm only charging $99.99 for it. If you're interested, let me know. But it will tell you exactly what's going to happen in the market when somebody asks you that question. So, and I know, a little bit of humor, but I feel like that's really where everything is everybody's looking into this crystal ball and whatever. They're shaking a lot of 8 balls out there and turning it over and asking the question of the magic 8 ball and seeing what it says when they turn it over. But, I don't know. I agree with you. I think, let's take a step back. Our conversation today is about how can we, I guess we were talking about why we should be educating everybody, but how can we educate everybody and what are some ways for us to have these conversations with the general public and so forth?
Video, you said?
Okay.
Put that out? I think just general, just talking to people,
Absolutely.
touching base with them.
Yep.
How you been? Haven't talked to you in a while. Man, crazy real estate market out there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
How are things going with you? Were you making any decisions lately? Oh, I can't. And they're going to bring something up that you're going to go, oh, yeah, that's not good. And it's not necessarily misinformation or anything, but someone's like, oh, my God, interest rates are 7%. This market is going to crash. This is terrible. It's like, okay, that's one little thing.
Right.
Right? There are a lot of variables going on here. And it could very well be a perfect time for you to buy. Who knows? So it's sensationalism, I guess.
I think one of the things to emphasize that's important in this situation is understand when people are looking at media, online, television, whatever the case may be, that's more of a global picture. And, you know, when we're having conversations, that's more centralized and more granular to hear. And that's really what I think we forget, that you can't solve the problems of everyone out there or be fearful that you're putting your message out there and nobody's hearing it. Your message isn't for everybody. This is a great opportunity to be hyper-local in what's going on and emphasizing on what's happening in a particular community, or because that's really what's most important for most of the people. It's sure, this is going on in the world, but hey, what's happening in my backyard with regard to the real estate market, and really what's the true story behind there?
Yeah. Local's real real estate is local.
Yes,
right?
it is.
So we get down to.
We forget that. So, all right.
I just think that it's time to have conversations. Find a way to open them, whether it be on social media, whether it be on picking up the phone, whether it be social occasions. You know, just I think people got a lot of bad ideas or poor focus that's making them not act or make poor decisions.
Right.
And so a little reality check to what we're actually seeing out there is going to go a long way today.
Absolutely. So the market has changed.
No doubt.
We got that figured out. And so do most of the other people. The only ones I don't think that have it figured out, a lot of new agent applications coming through that think that the real estate market is fantastic and now's a great time as a new agent to get in. That's a whole different conversation. But so the news is out, the market's changed. Now what? We're having that conversation with them. What else can we do?
I think you tapped me for all I got.
Okay.
What do you got?
That was all I had. So it's having the conversations, having that belly-to-belly conversation, getting on camera, talking about what's going on. And it may sound like you're repeating yourself and saying it over and over and over again, kind of like what we're doing right now, but people need to hear the message more than once. So don't be afraid. What's happening today will be a little bit different tomorrow, and there are lots of different ways to have this conversation. So I think it's really about how can I be imaginative, how can I use my imagination to get the message out? You know, I'll send you a text. Hey Travis, the market's changed. Have you heard?
I like it. Or a call to action on your marketing materials to your farm.
Right.
Hey, the market shifted.
Exactly. So
Call me for the truth.
there you go. All right. That was all I had on this.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Perfect.
So get out there and get talking, man.
Everybody have a fantastic day. If you like what we're talking about or you have a comment, please comment below. Hit the bell, subscribe button. Would appreciate that. That helps us, help you. So thank you guys very much and happy, I don't even know what day of the week it is. It's been that kind of day.
Have a great day.
Take care, guys.